Hey YouTube, BalisongAddict here, and today I will be doing something a little bit different than what I normally do. I will be doing a review on the Spyderco Ladybug. So I just want to start off this review showing you the box, because it's a pretty nice looking box and just adds to the overall experience of opening the knife and having the knife and stuff. And it's a nice box for like collectors, or even if you're not a collector. It's just a nice box. On the back, it says trademark Spyderco trademark round hole, reliable, high performance, refined ergonomics, and superior blade steel. I just thought that was interesting because that's all true about the knife. It's really a quality knife. So my Ladybug that I have is the green foliage version with a plain blade, no serrations. It was $30, which I thought was definitely worth it. It's a really nice knife, even though it's such a small knife. There it is next to a quarter. Some of you may think that it's a small knife, it's not worth $30, but I definitely think it is, and I think you should get one. It was made in Siki, Japan. I'm not sure if you can see that because I don't think my camera has a micro setting. I'll definitely have to get one. But it was made in Siki, Japan. Some of you may not like that it's not USA made, but it's really not that bad of a thing. As long as there's good quality control, and Spyderco has great quality control, it is fine for the knife. It's a quality knife, and it helps keep the price down, which is good. This knife is pretty much, obviously, an EDC knife. You're not going to be using it as a tactical knife, unless it's all you have in the situation when you have to defend yourself for some reason. Then it'll be okay. But it's an EDC knife. I just use it to open boxes and various tasks that come up throughout my day. It opens pretty fast. It's got a smaller hole right there than other Spydercos like the Endure or something. But it opens pretty fast. It might take some practice because it's a smaller hole. The blade is very sharp. It's a strong saber grind. So there's a saber grind you can see, and it's very sharp. Spyderco makes sharp knives, and I'm sure you can see that. But just to prove it, I will be taking out a big, hefty piece of grass. So it cuts through the grass. There we go. Alright, I'm just kidding around, but it's a sharp knife. It's good for cutting. The steel is VG10. Still, I don't think you can see that, but right there it says Spyderco VG10. VG10 is a great steel. It's part of why the knife is so sharp. It doesn't rust. I think Cutlery Lover did some torture tests on VG10 steel, and he could not get it to rust. It's a really great steel. The handle material are all FRN handles. There's no stainless steel liners, just all FRN handle. FRN stands for fiberglass reinforced nylon. It has a little cheaper feel to it than G10. Which is fine. It's a great material and I like it, but G10 just feels a little bit nicer, and this feels a little bit cheaper, but that's fine. It's less expensive than G10, so it helps keep the price down, and it's still a great material. It's just as good as G10 in my opinion. I like it. What else? The lockup and the strength of the blade lock is very great. See, there is no blade play right there. I cannot get the blade to move, and it's a strong lockback system. So right here, there's the lockback system. It's not a liner lock. Very durable lock. It won't break on you unless you're really abusing it. Like, if you have to use it in self-defense situation, I still think you'll be fine. If you're for some reason stabbing someone, I'm not really sure why you'd be stabbing someone, but I guess if someone attacks you and you had to use it, then I still don't think it would break. It's plenty strong lock. You'd really have to abuse it to break it. The traction on this knife is really nice. I really like it. It's called, these squares right here, above and below the spider right there, they're called biodirectional texturing. Biodirectional texturing. And they're called this because the squares above the spider, they angle up and down that way. And then the ones here below the spider, they angle up and that way. So because of that, when I try to go up on the handles, my hand doesn't go up. You can see the blood going out of my hand. It will not go up. And if you're down here, it's not going down. Going down here, it's not going down. I really like this biodirectional texturing that Spyderco does. The jimping on the handle is molded. It's okay. It's not the best. My hand will still move on it, but it's really the jimping on the handle up, or on the back of the blade right here, that is really nice. This jimping here on the blade, I think it's perfect. It's just deep enough and small enough little jimps that it really allows for good grip on the knife. Also, I want to talk about how I can hold the knife comfortably. My index finger fits right there, then my middle, and then my ring. And then they come right there. So it's really comfortable, too, for being such a small knife. It's pretty comfortable. My pinky just kind of wraps around, and I'll just hold it like this. But it's a comfortable knife to hold for such a small knife. There's a little hole for the lanyard. I actually like to put a lanyard in there. This is the one I use. I took it out for the purpose of the review. I like to put a lanyard in and flip it around. And since this is BalisongAddict, I will give you some footage of me flipping it after the review. The Spyderco Ladybug is a great EDC knife with a strong, tight lockup, quality materials, and solid ergonomics. I recommend it for people to buy, and I think it's a great knife. Alright, so here's just some fun footage for you.